Hi, everyone. I'm here again from Diana Alexander Consulting LLC with another question for leaders or those who aspire to be so. And the question is, do you invest in yourself as much as you do your staff? Now, I think this question really applies especially to leaders who are considered to be really great leaders, good leaders. And I know as a good leader, one of the things that you want to do is to make sure that your staff has all the resources that they need in order to do the job that you expect them to do. So you send them to training sessions, you encourage them to get a mentor, you coach them through things, you make time to meet with them regularly so they know ahead of time what they're doing well, what they're not doing well, how to improve. You help, you model the way for them. You do all kinds of things for your staff to be sure that they are working in an environment that is conducive for their growth and for their ability to get the job done. My question today is, what are you doing for yourself? I think it's so easy to follow the thinking that it's all about just pouring out and pouring out and pouring out and making sure that everyone else has what they need, giving selflessly, all of those things that we hear that prove we're not self-centered, we're not selfish, but we're really focused outwardly. We're focused on the success and the development of others. But in order to do that, you do have to put your oxygen mask on first. You need to also focus on self-development. You need to make sure you have the resources you need in order to ensure that you have something to give, because an empty cup has nothing to pour out on anyone else. You need to make sure that you have a great mentor. I would not have made it all the way to assistant CEO of a $10 billion organization if I had not had not only great mentors, but just great resources. I had people in my life, and I'm going to shout out one, Sandra Abarca. If she ever hears this, she will know what I mean. But this was someone who was my right arm, who helped me with everything, managing my life, my calendar, my emails, my meetings prep, my meeting prep, just my travel, just my phone calls, everything. In fact, in retirement, I'm like, how am I making it without her? I don't know. But that was a resource that I needed to have in order to achieve all the things I was able to achieve. I had so many mentors in my life, so many people who coached me, and some of them were formal, some of them were informal. Some of them had no idea that they were mentoring and coaching me because I observed folks who demonstrated traits that I thought were important for me to model. You need that as a leader. Please don't neglect yourself. We're so good at that. You know, we give and we give and we give, and we encourage people to eat right, do right, exercise, get those massages. And then we're like that mechanic who works on everyone's cars, but all his cars at home are falling apart. We don't want to be like that. I really want to encourage you as leaders to take good care of yourself. And guess what? That's the best model you can be for your staff. Because when they see you taking good care of yourself, you looking healthy, you feeling strong, you being energized, you making sure that you have people who help teach you because you are a lifelong learner, then that would be something that they want to follow. And I think the best leaders are those who do that for themselves. So make sure you're not just doing it all for your staff, but you're doing it for you too. I'm Diana Alexander of Diana Alexander Consulting LLC, and I'm out.